Well, you can imagine. People were reading this. They were getting letters at home from the soldiers. They were just devastated that this could have gone on like this, battle after inconclusive battle. Because of photography, because of moving pictures, we have a much better sense of this war, what the terrain was like, than of any war before. And still today, you can go, especially to France and Belgium, to the battlefields, and you can see those sad white slabs of all those cemeteries that had to be dug near the sites of the battle. Now, let's return and talk in a little more detail about the two fronts. Because one of the really interesting things will be the comparison between the World War I fronts and the World War II fronts. Because in some ways, they will be, minus the trenches, similar. The Eastern Front, as I mentioned before, saw a lot more movement. The Russians were, in fact, originally very successful. The Tsar and his armies could mobilize a lot of men, and as you see from the map, they pushed far towards Berlin. They pushed all the way across Poland into German and Austrian territory, or at least close to German and Austrian territory. And then they began to fall back. Everything will change, of course, on the Eastern Front once the Russian Revolution breaks out in 1917. You see the line of where the front was at the time of the outbreak of the revolution, and then you see the line of the furthest Austrian-German advance back into Russia after the Russian Revolution in 1918, leaving the French and the British and their allies to fight in the West with the end of the Eastern Front, freeing up the German and the Austrian armies then